Welcome to Red Eye. It's like Fantasy Island. If by island you mean youth center. Let's go to TV's Andy Levy for our pregame report. Hey, so Andy, what's coming up on tonight's show?
Oh, hey, thanks, Greg. Coming up on the big show, the secret conspiracy between the United States government and Big Cheese. The shocking story that will cause your heart to explode. Plus, is the belief in American exceptionalism a good thing? Some say yes, but others are jerks. And finally, can you lose weight and improve your health through a diet composed mainly of Twinkies? The stunning story that will fill you with creamy delight. Greg?
Thank you, Andy.
Methinks thou art a general offense, and every man should beat thee, Greg.
You shall die a flea's death. I will smite your noddles.
You take your stinking paws off my noddles, you damn dirty ape.
I welcome the whimper that accompanies your death.
That was
All
Shakespeare.
right, let's welcome our guests. It's becoming tiresome. I'm here tonight with author and columnist S.C. Cupp. Her latest book is called Losing Our Religion, the story of R.E.M. She's so hot that hot dogs are now called cup pups. It's kind of adorable and gross. My repulsive sidekick is back. It's Bill Schultz. He smells of mentholated rub and failure. Oh, unnecessary. And he performs tricks as easily as I turn them. Sitting right next to me, Penn Jillette, illusionist, juggler, comedian, and one half of the duo Penn and Teller. Fun fact, he's so magical that he once pulled a rabbit out of me. True. And he's a lout who's lost his clout. It's our New York Times correspondent. Good to see you again, Pinch.
Check out our humdinger of a travel section piece on the Caribbean, a region that offers a... Thanks, that was parched. Oh, now I'm starting to welt. Screw you, Penn. Greg?
Yes? Thank you for the mess.
Yes, no problem.
Right.
That was Bill, not me.
All right, they call you obese and want to fill you with grease. Yet for years, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, my favorite Department of Agriculture, has been discouraging eating dairy products because they're high in saturated fat, which is linked to heart disease. Also, they're made from babies. What? Little known fact. But at the same time, as the New York Times reports, an arm of the USDA called Dairy Management has helped Domino's create a new pizza with 40% more cheese and then spent $12 million to develop a marketing campaign for the company, seen here. So while Michelle Obama tells restaurant owners to offer healthy crud that no one wants, the government is helping Domino's come up with the Wisconsin pizza with 6 cheeses on top and 2 more in the crust. It sounds awesome. Anyway, speaking of cheese, here's a kid who likes cutting it.
11-year-old Christian Summers thinks playing video games is fun. According to a school bus driver, he also thinks passing gas is fun. She didn't find his flatulence so funny.
She's like, I'm going to sign you up. I'm going to sign you up. And I was like, it was an accident.
And for letting it rip on the ride home, Christian was slapped with an hour of detention at the Roe Park Elementary, which is part of the Parma City School District.
I thought it was pretty dumb.
Now he's secretive when letting one slip on a small school bus.
When I have to pass gas, I have to cover myself because it won't stink up the bus.
Boy, it's good news no one died today.
I know, exactly.
Nothing else bad
Nothing
happened,
was happening.
people. Wow, is that cool.
But you know
no
what?
one died
Yeah,
in the world.
but here's the
6
deal.
million people healthy and 1 kid farting.
I gotta
Terrific.
but the stories are linked. The cheese lobby is creating heroes like this. This man cannot control his farting because of the cheese.
Is cheese a flatulence?
Oh, are you kidding me?
I wasn't kidding you. I was asking.
No, it's true. Cheese causes many of an unfortunate occurrence in my life.
Really?
Yes, it does.
So you lactose intolerant?
I don't know. I'm cheese intolerant. I'm intolerant of many things.
Okay.
I am.
Actually, forgive me. That
Yeah.
was none of my business.
That's exactly quite personal.
It was none of my business. I was kind of wrapped up in this whole "we're on TV, we share everything" thing, and I felt a piece.
Oh, I'm going to get to your personal life.
That was inappropriate.
You're a hardcore libertarian. Should the
Am
government,
I?
Should the government be involved in our cheese eating practices?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, they subsidize cheese, and then they stop us. Harry Brown, who was a candidate for Libertarian, which is why you've all never heard of him, who was also a friend of mine, another reason to have never heard of him, used to start his speeches for Libertarian nuts by saying, we spend this much money subsidizing the tobacco industry. We spend this much money telling people not to smoke. let's just stop one of them. You know, that's the halfway point. So, I mean, the cheese battle, it's our money being spent to put more cheese in pizza and then tell people not to eat. So as a libertarian, or as I like to prefer, as someone who has a brain in their head, I think you shouldn't tell people to eat cheese and put more cheese in things. Maybe you should let people make up their own mind about cheese. I know that's crazy.
I say more cheese. I say more cheese. Impeachable offense for Obama.
Yes!
Yes. I think we've got him on this
my job.
one. We've got him on this. This is a total scandal. He has his wife on one hand telling us we have fat kids that need to be on diets, and then he's shoveling cheese in their faces in order to keep her working on the fat kids. This is...
It's like,
no, I mean...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hate, I'm with you, I hate all these liberal nanny state policies, and I hope that the inevitable conclusion is that they put every single industry out of work. The cheese industry, the tobacco industry, the toy making industry, the meat industry, so that we're a nation of 60% unemployment. We'll be miserable, but we'll be thin.
Yeah. Bill, Americans eat 33 pounds of cheese.
A day.
A day. That's basically one of you.
Yeah, I mean, that was the one takeaway I got from this really complicated story about nothing more than Domino's.
Yeah.
I had a hard time following it. But 33 pounds of cheese a year. Yeah. Holy colon clock. I'm going to take all my money and invest in X-Lax post-haste. That's the real money winner here. No one will be able to poop after that much cheese.
I can eat cheese as long as I don't think about what it is. It's like milk. I cannot drink milk. If I start thinking where milk comes from, it's like having sex with a cow. You're taking fluid out of a cow.
Your sweat coagulates when you have that much.
How about honey? How about eggs?
Yeah, all of them bother me.
Eggs are chicken ass.
Yeah,
that's where
chicken ass.
Yeah.
It bothers me. Does it bother you?
No,
I can eat steak.
I'm hungry. I want to eat things. I just don't be such. If you don't even have the guts to eat a piece of cheese, what kind of man are you? Remember with the Three Stooges? Are you a man or a mouse? Put down a piece of cheese and find out. You couldn't even pass that test.
I'm saying I can eat cheese as long as I don't think about it.
Okay.
That's the whole thing.
It sweats. It's the only food group that sweats.
Yeah.
Cheese actually...
That just can't be true.
No,
I believe it is.
Yeah,
it sweats. And the more it gets, the more cheese it gets mold.
I will disagree. Circle gets a square.
By the way, the Domino's pizza, what do you make of it? The new makeover with this $12 million or whatever, is it a better pizza?
Sounds amazing to me.
With a lot of cheese.
Lots of cheese.
Lots of cheese. Wisconsin should thank Obama. All right, from slices to supremacy. So, is America exceptional, like something really exceptional? A giant dune buggy? That's exceptional. Anyway, Marco Rubio thinks so and made it a theme of his many campaign speeches. Says the senator-elect, it's something easy to forget how special America really is. But I was raised by exiles, by people who clearly understand how different America is from the rest of the world. But as Andy Ferguson in the Weekly Standard notes, while most Americans believe American exceptionalism to be true, many Democrats do not. They confuse it with jingoism. Don't know what that is. And last year, it's fear of jingos. And last year, Obama said, I believe in American exceptionalism, just as I suspect that the Brits believe in British exceptionalism and the Greeks believe in Greek exceptionalism. Meaning, if everyone believes in it and has it, then it really doesn't exist because nothing's exceptional. You know what is truly exceptional? This. I lived with them for 2 years. They were freaks.
Wow.
They were absolute freaks. They didn't have any cheese problems. No. They had glass table problems. Yeah. Hey, Penn, why can't Obama accept the fact that America is better than all other countries?
It's just, I think it's a real mistake to say America. It's not the population. It's not where you're born. It's not geographical. It's an intellectual idea. The Constitution and the Bill of Rights, and especially the First Amendment, the idea of allowing freedom of press, but the idea that the solution to bad speech is more speech, is a really exceptional idea. And it's an exceptional idea wherever you do it. People are not any different around the world. There's nothing special about Americans. It's an accident of birth. But there is an idea in the country that really kicked ass.
Yeah.
And part of that is give individuals individuals as much freedom as possible, and they will do really groovy things.
Yeah.
I'm paraphrasing.
No, that was nice. Very nice. SC,
But I mean, what they confuse is they act like, they pretend that the exceptionalism of the idea is an exceptionalism of the people. And one is patently true, and one is racist and evil.
Gotcha. That makes sense. SC, you're racist and evil, which is why we love you so.
Yeah.
Obama and India seem to acknowledge the decline of American economic dominance. Isn't that kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy when you already kind of assume that we're screwed?
Well, exactly. This is one area in which I really wanted him to be kind of arrogant. I mean, he's arrogant so many other in so many other arenas. This is one where I want him to go out and be like, we're cool. We're fine. Everything's going to be all right. You know why? Because America's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, could you imagine like Bush or Cheney talking like this? I mean, they're like poker faces, you know, when they went out. Bush would be like, America's the best. It's always going to be the best because God told me so. You know, God said so.
I think he'd use that language.
Yes,
Bill?
he would.
I think he does use that language.
Yes, he would. He would because,
Constantly.
yes.
Yeah.
Bill, you travel all over your apartment. Why do you hate America so much?
I hate America, but not because I travel all around my apartment. No, I love America. I love phrases like American exceptionalism. I love taking our country back, and I love America must go forward because, as you know, I personally am for America going backward.
Yes.
But I love it when people say that rhetoric that's definitely not.
You want America to bend over.
Right.
You don't want it to go backwards.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I can for all it's worth.
Terrible.
But why do I have the feeling that if he had said all the things that SC wanted him to say, that the headline tomorrow would be, "Look at this arrogant American president. Is he living in a box? Does he see what's going on?" I don't think Obama's going to win either way around here.
Here's my point. Okay. In Obama's
Why don't we
mind,
just build better stuff like we've done before?
we
Or
have
build stuff, period.
anything.
I don't think the president is not supposed to be doing PR for our company. He's supposed to be signing stuff. I don't think he's supposed to do that.
I think
don't
once in a
think
while
he's
it
supposed to
helps.
go out and do all this stuff. Just give us freedom and leave us alone.
Yeah.
So
we don't need to be taken care of.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean that our president, whether it's Bush or whether it's Obama, has to go overseas and do PR for us.
Yeah.
I don't want the president doing commercials for us.
Included in that PR, though, is a sense of apologizing.
Don't apologize, but also don't go around the world bragging
Yeah.
and swinging it around. Just do your job.
I want him to swing it around.
But
I know you do.
My theory is.
Swing it around.
I disagree.
My theory is he, in his heart, and liberals, it's part of being a liberal. America is never exceptional until they're in power.
Fudge sweats.
Oh, all right.
Fudge
What
sweats.
kind of way? Yeah, but only after you've eaten cheese.
But a nice panucci or a maple. Did I change the subject back?
Yes,
but
you did.
fudge will sweat, not just cheese.
Oh, my God.
All
All right.
Although I will say this. I'm of
You
the
fudge
mind,
sweater.
when I'm not fudging sweat, I notice that when I frequent the bars I do on the weekends, the best gunslinger in the bar, this isn't a euphemism, the best gunslinger in the bar doesn't talk about being the best gunslinger in the bar. He knows it. He doesn't have to talk. And the leaders that do usually
he
aren't.
also doesn't go out and say, I'm not that great. I'm really not that great.
He
at
didn't say
gunslinger."
that, though.
I don't want a self-deprecating
When
president.
he says something right, it's
know.
like your cat talking.
I know. It's weird.
Really cool.
It really is weird. That's such a good point.
Really cool.
I'm like
And you know what we do?
Tootses.
Just like the cat, we feed him a little snack afterwards.
Invariably, it's cheese, sad fish.
Sweaty cheese.
Yeah.
Do you know what panucci is? The panucci fudge? It's like brown sugar.
That's what I make after I eat sweaty cheese. It's all the circle of sweat.
All right, from a Yankee dolt to a consumer revolt. So is crap that's green lost its sheen? Well, according to Ad Age, consumers are starting to turn their backs on environmentally friendly products. That was easy. The industry mag reports that sales have begun to slow for stuff like green cleaners and hybrid cars, and instead grown for bottled water, which, as you know, is water in actual bottles. And a new study showed a big leap in shoppers who think eco-friendly alternatives are too pricey. Thanks. Don't work as well as other products and aren't actually better for the environment. The conclusion, being green sucks more than Saw 3D. So how is the green movement reacting? We asked the spokesman to comment.